Nobody really tells you this, but toxic love is when they can't let you go, but they can't treat you right either.
What do I bring to the table? Excellent question. I am the table.
He was a really good guy, but he wasn't a good boyfriend. Like, I couldn't remember our first date probably because we went on maybe 3 dates the entirety of our 1.5-year relationship. He never did the flowers thing. And we ended up rekindling and we ended up making out or something. And he didn't tell me he had a girlfriend and he ended up cheating on that girl. So I dodged a bullet in the end. I was right. He wasn't a good boyfriend to me, but he definitely wasn't a good boyfriend to her. Toxic relationships are not fun. Don't do that to yourself.
Well, maybe you shouldn't pick the toxic guy from the start. It would be so much easier.
Some things that are the absolute bare minimum, and please don't let any man make you think otherwise. Number one is making your birthday special. If he's not making your birthday special without you having to ask, then you just need to let him go. It is the bare minimum. He needs to make you feel special on the one day that is your birthday. Then got the sidewalk rule. If you know, you know. Again, if he's not doing that, that is the bare minimum. Number three is compliments. I should be giving you compliments, telling you how amazing you are and how much he loves you.
How much does a man have to make to date you?
How much he has to make? I mean, first of all, he gotta be rich as fuck like Elon Musk.
Like how much?
Like Elon Musk.
You think a guy...
If you ask her how much money does Elon Musk have, she wouldn't even have a clue.
Who's rich like Elon Musk is going for you though?
Elon Musk would eat this pussy all night. You know, 80 years old or 8 years old, he wanna eat this pussy. It's like that.
What makes you think he'd be interested in you?
What makes you think he'd be interested in me? I mean, first of all, I'm so sexy. You know, like, I'm very natural. Like, I ain't no, like, you know, hood bitch. Ain't no street bitch.
Can you see what Sims are doing to dating, to this world? This girl has never been told, no, I don't like you. You're not that special. She never heard that. Ever.
Ain't no airplane bitch. Ain't no one-of-kind bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't like that.
Why are you talking to your ex if not to him again?
Because I like enjoy him. He's my comfort.
Yeah, he's my comfort.
Your ex is your past, and he or she should stay in your past. You should think about your future, not about your past.
He enjoys
The guy who cheated on you is comfort. Hold on. Just say that one more. Say that one more time.
The guy that cheated on me whenever I was in 6th grade in middle school, yes, he comforts me.
Who probably cheated on you. Has he cheated on you in more? Or was it just then?
No, I mean, probably.
As somebody that makes 100K a year, do you think that makes dating easier or harder for you?
Harder.
I think it makes it harder.
Of course.
Why does it make it harder?
Because not everyone makes that much money.
And it kind of makes you look down on people if they don't make as much?
Well, it like raises a bar.
So it raises your standards?
A little bit.
At least she's honest.
But I mean, it's not the end all be all. So, like, if you make 80 bands, then okay. But, like, if you make 40.
When she talks about money and she says bands, that's the hood, that's ghetto stuff.
Okay.
40K?
40K is a deal breaker.
That's a deal. That's like, oh, absolutely not. No way. Under no circumstance.
No.
What if that was the only person who you connected with, though?
It's a deal breaker.
Still a deal breaker.
Yeah.
I can't live on 40K.
But you're making 100K. So if he's bringing 40,
like, raise a family on 40.
well, could you on?
I've been living on 100 myself.
Could you on 140?
Yeah.
So he'll bring the 40K.
But I can't live on 40.
But you have 100.
Yeah, but his money is her money, and her money is her money. That's what you don't get.
He took me back to his house, not because he wanted to do anything, because he wanted to show me the renovations he's doing in his basement.
You don't go to basements on a first date, Reagan.
I know, but he had barn doors. He was making a whole nother apartment all by himself. He bought this house.
And he has a car.
And it's nice. And his car, did you see his car?
No.
It's brand new. It's a 2021 SUV. It's beautiful. It has a screen in it. Screen? Yeah. I started to forget about, like, everything else, and I was just like, wow, I could start living like this.
Guys, I'm not saying that she's a bad person or the relationship won't work. She's a young girl. But can you see? When you have a lot of money, it makes everything easier. What did she say? She can get used to this. Yeah. This is what money does.
Have you ever gone on a date with a guy and the second you got there, you realized it was an absolute no, but you didn't want to leave or make him upset because who knows what he's going to do? Here are some tips on how to come across as absolutely insane to ensure that he never contacts you again.
Ma'am, just from hearing your voice, I don't want to contact you ever again. So you don't have to worry about it.
Tell him he looks exactly like his photos, especially in the ears. When he orders, ask the server, hey, I got big plans with this one tonight. Is that going to hurt his stomach?
Guys, you have to realize I have headphones on. It's not like watching on a phone. I hear everything even more clearly. And her voice, oh my god.
Request from the server an extreme amount of napkins. And when he asks why, just say, I just know I'm going to make a big mess. Question which global crisis he would donate $20 to if he had the opportunity. And when he responds with his answer, just say, and what is it about the other ones that make you not care so much? Halfway through the meal, go ahead and order a...
I can't, guys. I will just skip through this.
Think about me, I love my little internet boyfriends. You know who they are. They're like the 8 dudes that live in your DMs that you've maybe met once or twice, but they respond to every single story that you post. Excuse me, I'm in line to get a cheeseburger. In and out, I have to move up. And they'll send you heart eye emoji, something really flirty, and you're always just like, back, angel face smile.
Yeah, the simps. The simps. Stop being a simp. It's not worth it. Stop it.
Face. Just heart in the message. I will never date these men. I will never interact with them in person. But just that little flirtatious exchange, it just feeds that little dopamine monster just enough to keep me going.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want anything more from them. I don't want anything less. I need them to stay exactly where they are, which is little tiny robots that essentially live in my phone to pay me compliments. Low effort compliments. Their story reactions, I know that. But if they're hitting me up, I go, that one's fire. I bet my real life crush is gonna like that. That one hit different because this guy...
Can you see how women talk behind your back when you're a simp? This is how women talk to each other. When you're a simp, stop being a simp.
Wow, heart eye emoji. And I love it. I'll never get sick of them. I'll keep them forever. Like little tiny presents in my phone.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
That's like flawless though.
Yeah, I am flawless.
Here's some examples of what high maintenance looks like, and it looks different on everybody. This is just my take on it. Now, high maintenance woman is typically referred to somebody who invests significant time in their appearance, their lifestyle. They put a lot of effort into how they look. And you see, some men are attracted to this because they see it as a sign.
Some men. Some. Not most men. When I see high maintenance, I just see too much of a headache, too much trouble. I don't want to deal with that.
Of self-care, confidence, and sophistication. Now, high maintenance isn't about having luxury material possessions, okay? Sometimes people confuse it. People expect like high maintenance women to constantly want to be on lavish trips, or you always have to buy me Louis bags. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yes, that's what most women talk about when they say they're high maintenance.
Here, I'm referring to a woman who understands the value of her time and will not compromise her boundaries and her standards for a man. Meaning, I get my nails done all the time. My acrylic girlies know this. Nobody wants to see what's under those nails. No guy wants to see that. So I'm not going to compromise my nail time. Whoever it is that I'm dating can wait to ensure that I'm fully maintained until I go out and step out to dinner with you. Men love women that are high maintenance.
No, this is a list of things that to me is the bare minimum in a relationship.
Okay.
And if you disagree with me, then it's a good job we're not dating. Number 1.
Of course.
If there are pets involved. Exhibit A. You are now a father. And you are required to treat him like your own son. Number 2. Whenever we see each other, we are going on minimum 1 date, which should be weekly or bi-weekly depending on our schedules. Because I'll be so real, we're not about to Netflix and chill until I'm 60. There's a whole world out there and a multitude of things that you and I have not experienced together yet. And there's no time like the present. We can Netflix and chill after the date and after the kids have been put to bed. Number 3, if when we are on said date, I like your meal or drink more than my own, you have no problem with switching with me. A happy wife is a happy life. And
yeah, That's a red flag from the start, guys. You should run away.
You do not want to see me when I'm hungry. Number 4, leaving your girlfriend your hoodie after seeing her. It's the perfect amount of oversized and it will still smell like you for the next 3 days, so yes, I will be wearing it nonstop.
5 signs you're in a toxic relationship. If you're
Okay.
experiencing these things, it's time to leave. I'm Kimberly, I'm a relationship coach. Give me a follow if you need help navigating your love life. 1, they only seem to point out what's wrong with you and it feels like there's constant criticism. 2,
Yes, because some people need to be criticized in order to become better, in order to learn. I don't want to cuddle you. You're not a kid anymore. Life is tough.
there's an imbalance of power and you feel like you're being controlled. 3, you're not your best self around them and you don't like the person you've become. 4, your self-esteem goes down and you're constantly questioning everything around you. And 5, you keep waiting and waiting for things to get better, hoping that all of this will change.
I feel like when a man is with his dream woman, he does not be playing about his dream woman. Like,
this is the biggest lie told to women. The biggest lie ever told to women. Because let me tell you something. You think that emotional competence, good communicational skills, and having empathy comes out of nowhere just because a man is with his dream woman?
Okay, so that guy that she's talking about is part of the dark triad that we've talked about in yesterday's video. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. So that's the bad boy. Of course the bad boy won't change for you. Of course. But why did you pick the bad boy from the start? And a good man, yeah, when he finds the right woman, if he's not stupid, he won't let her go.
It doesn't, babes. That is a skill set that you either have it or you don't.
Yes, that's true, but why did you choose those men that don't have those skills?
And the reason that this lie is perpetuated is because it places the blame on the woman. Because ultimately, if you're with a man that is not treating you well, instead of being like, oh, you just don't have good relationship skills, you're like, it's because I'm not his dream woman.
No, it's because you don't know how to choose. That's the only problem.
Let me tell you something. It doesn't take much to be a man's dream woman. All you gotta do is be his type and remind him a little bit of his mother. And
This is so stupid. I can't even listen to these guys. This level of stupidity is beyond even what I can endure.
How old are you?
33 today. At midnight, 33.
When you hit 40, do you think dating is going to change much from how it is right now?
Unfortunately, no. 'Cause it sucks. It's all online. Swipe right, swipe left.
Yeah.
Nothing genuine about it anymore.
What are the men like in your dating pool?
I'm lucky. I've been with someone for 3 years. We just bought a house. But it wasn't easy to get to that point.
So how much should a wedding ring cost?
I don't even care about that. I wouldn't care if it was a fucking ring from a goddamn arcade thing. 1/4. It's all about your emotion behind the ring.
So
Good for
If you
her.
want and you mean it behind the ring, it can be a paper ring. I don't fucking care. Do you really want to marry me or not?
I'm a lawyer. I work with men all the time and I prefer to work with men. I prefer to work with men because there's no drama, there's no bullshit, there's no backstabbing, there's no side comments, there's no fakery. It's just all logic and getting to the point.
And they won't sue you later for nothing.
And the idea that men don't sue, I think, is not in reality.
In the workplace, it's very unlikely because men have a thick skin and men give tough love to each other, and that's why they get better and better and better and better.
Yeah, guys, this is why I call you stupid when you say something stupid. Because I believe that is the only way that some people learn. I told you this before. If you want to be cuddled, then go to another YouTuber. I'm not that guy. I will tell you the truth, even if it hurts, even if you don't want to hear it. And if you say something stupid, I'll call you stupid. I don't care. You either watch me or you don't. If you don't want to watch me, just unfollow. If you don't like what I say, just unfollow. I don't care.
Because they're always, I guess, taking the piss out of each other because it makes them better. And they're like, hey, bro, you could do this better. Next minute, they're better. You say that to a woman, she's in HR crying, and then you've lost your job.
That's true. If a man is asking you what you bring to the table, it's already an error. There is an error. It's a problem. This is not a person you want to date. Why? I'll tell you. If someone's looking at you transactionally, and that's how their mind...
Yes, because men are valued only by what they can produce. They're not loved unconditionally. Only women children, and pets are loved unconditionally. We have to provide something to be loved.
Space in their brain is, they're not looking to expand with somebody, to love somebody, to see their own growth via somebody. That is a problem. I've never in my life approached a human being and thought, what are they going to bring to a table? Never ever in my life. And that's the second problem. Even us as women, when we look for a high value man, that's not what you need to be looking for. It's not the value that in the man that you need to be looking for. It's the type of person you want to be with and the type of person that's going to help you grow.
Yes, but this is not what's happening in dating in 2024. This is outdated.
And who you can help grow and just the evolution of yourself as a person. So if these guys in the comments, and they love to be in the comments, always like, yeah, but what do you bring? Yeah, what do you bring? That is literally a type of species that doesn't need to exist. Do you know what I'm saying? That type of attitude, that type of look at relationships is something that does not need to exist.
Yes, I've told you this before, because your whole life, you've been loved unconditionally. Nobody told you that you have to provide anything. But we are taught by life that we have to provide. If we don't provide, people don't see us, women don't see us, society doesn't value us. So of course you have these opinions. Because you've been loved unconditionally your whole life, you don't know what being a man is really like. Of course you'll be thinking like this, of course.
So just act like they never even said anything and keep it stepping, keep it moving.
Okay guys, it's time for me to answer a few questions. First question. Excellent video. I was wondering if you can tell through YouTube stats that your audience is growing. Have you noticed more engagement? Thank you. No, I see less engagement. In the last 30 days, a lot of subscribers unsubscribe, and I had a lot, like 50% less subscribers, new subscribers. Why? Because I started answering questions at the end of the video, because I talk a lot in my videos. And there were lots and lots of guys that would just follow me for the videos of women. They didn't care about what I'm saying. They don't care about any of the questions. You don't understand how many guys I have on each video that they tell me, why are you doing the questions at the end of the video? Nobody cares. Of course people care. That's why they ask the questions. But some people just want to watch women. They don't want to listen to anything I say. They don't want to learn anything. They just want to see women. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're jerking off. I don't care. Those kinds of people, I don't want them as my subscribers. If you're seeing this video, unsubscribe. That's why I'm talking more. That's why I'm answering questions, because I want to help men, and I want subscribers that find what I'm saying helpful in their life. I don't want people that just watch my videos for the women in the videos. I don't want people like that. Just unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. There are so many other channels. Go subscribe to them. Leave me alone. I don't want subscribers like you. Okay guys, second question. I like your content. It helped me a lot after my girlfriend broke up with me this summer in order to pursue her career and live her life. Yeah. Find herself. We are both doctors. Since then, all women I go out with feel so boring and uninteresting after I chat with them for an hour or so. Is it normal, or am I slipping to the other extreme where I see even the smallest flaw and I'm out of that situation? I feel I am just wasting time with them, and I've started asking myself if I am not just bitter. My guy, if you understand women and if you understand women's nature, you can't be bitter. You can't hate women, because you know and you understand that this is how things are. You can't fix it. And let me tell you this, when you've dated so many women, when you've talked to so many women, you just realize that they're all the same. Their pussy isn't anything special. It's good for you to recognize all the red flags and not ignore your boundaries. Good for you. Yeah, most women are uninteresting. Yeah, most women are boring. Most women are walking red flags. Do you know how many women I've talked to before I found my girlfriend? Oh my God. I don't even know. Hundreds of women. But I'm very picky and I don't regret it. I will do it over again. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.